Hi guys. Well, I just wanted to do a follow-up video to my last video. I said I would. So I had just gotten my Beach Bunny skates and I was excited to use them, but it was raining and I basically received them, put a new plate on them, and I'll just recap real quick. So the Beach Bunnies come with an aluminum plate and then the Moxi wheels. I changed out the wheels, and I put my Powerdyne plate that I had on my speed skates onto the Beach Bunny, just because I already had it, and I've always used that kind of plate. But the plate that comes with the Beach Bunnies are fine, and the wheels are amazing. I only changed them out because I like a larger wheel. These are the Radar Energy wheels. They're a size 62, and the Beach Bunnies come with the Moxi wheels, which I believe are a size 58. Not a huge difference, but if you're a person who is used to a certain size wheel, then you can kind of tell the difference. I did get used to skating on the Moxi wheel, the smaller wheel, until these arrived. I ordered them, and so when I did put them on, I was like, oh wow. It took me like a couple minutes to readjust to the larger wheel. So update, in my first video I did comment on how stiff the boot is and how padded the tongue is. I didn't think it was gonna cause a problem, and it hasn't whatsoever. It's actually amazing to have a higher boot with a lot of support. So the tongue, again, is very padded. The only thing I've noticed is that when I take my skates off, because this padding goes all the way down to the very beginning part of the tongue, it has that padding. So when you take your skates off, the top of my feet are just soaked from just being so hot against this material. It's just like a spongy kind of rubbery material, but it's very comfortable, and the boot just kind of forms to your ankle and feet. And I have a wider foot, but the top is very bony, so it's really nice to have that padding, because usually anything that's hard on top of my foot just digs right into it, and it's so uncomfortable. But these skates have been so amazing. I've had a lot of fun with them. I'd say in the past 3 weeks since I've had them, I've probably skated at least 15 hours, and I have gotten one little abrasion above my inner ankle on my left foot, but that was my fault. That was just because I didn't wear high enough socks that day, and so part of the boot just kept rubbing my ankle. But like I said, that was my fault. I wore high socks the next day, and it didn't even bother it through the sock, so no biggie. I ended up, like I said, getting the Radar Energy wheels. I read a lot of great reviews on these wheels, and I absolutely love them. I was going to put my old bearings from my speed skates in these, but after doing some comparison from my bearings that I had to the bearings that the Moxi wheels came with, I felt like the Moxi bearings were just a little bit faster, and it could be because mine were older and dirty. I don't know, but I ended up taking the bearings out of the Moxi wheels and putting them in the Energy wheels, and they just spin really nice. I like my wheels where you can hear just the slightest bit of wiggle. It's just a preference. I've always skated like that. I like that. And I do skate with my trucks having just a little bit of play in them. So yeah, these skates have been great. I don't see myself doing any more modifications, and like I said, they came perfect right out of the box. I would highly recommend them to anybody who's on a budget or just learning to skate and they don't want to spend the higher price point for the lollies. And my reasoning was, I've skated all my life in a low cut boot. I wasn't sure how I was going to do in a high cut boot. So I didn't want to spend all the money if it wasn't going to be a good fit for me. But after spending 2 hours in these, I knew right away that I was going to buy the lolly. My husband's not thrilled about it, but he'll get over it. So yeah, I will skate these probably for the rest of this season. I live in Nebraska, so you know we have terrible winters. So I'll skate all summer in these as is, unless I have to replace the wheels from wear and tear. I won't do anything else to them. And then next year I'll end up getting the lolly. My dog is not feeling well today. She's being naughty. Probably looking for a place to vomit. Sorry. So yeah, I will skate these for the rest of this year and order the lollies next year. And then my husband bought me this really cute helmet. I just love it so much. It's the S1 brand that I've seen a lot of the roller derby girls wear. Gosh, I think back when I was still on the speed team a long time ago. I think we had Bell brand helmets. I'm 40, so it's been ages since I've skated like in competition or anything. But I love this helmet. We have a local skate shop here in town called The Bay. It's a pro shop and a skate park, indoor skate park connected to a coffee bar. And one owner, you know, manages the whole setup. But it's really cool. They have indoor skate parks, and I didn't see any roller skaters when I was there to purchase this helmet. But lots of skateboarders, lots of kids, and they give lessons, and it's really neat. But yeah, I found this helmet there, and from what I understand, this is like one of the newer colors. And I had seen it online, and I was going to order it, and it was actually more expensive online, which was surprising to me. But I was glad that I didn't order it because I have a fairly large head, and these pads on the inside, I ended up getting a size medium helmet, but these pads on the inside are velcroed in, and that's basically how you would adjust the sizing for a medium. So if that makes sense, this is a medium size helmet, but it has stages of how much you could adjust it within a medium. So this being, I believe, the smallest pad that you can put in a medium, if this didn't work for me, then I would go up to a large and probably use the thickest pad, if that makes sense. But I was able to do a medium with a thinner pad. Had I have purchased it online, it wouldn't have come this way because he changed these out for me before I bought the helmet. So I was really excited about that. It's hard to measure your head and get exactly the right fitting through online purchases. I mean, for me anyway. Maybe other people have had good experience with it. But yeah, so far I've had a lot of fun on the Moxis. I've been skating we have a local school here with basketball courts and that I've been skating. Just trying to get into the groove of the higher boot. And once again, I've skated since I was about 5 years old, competing and then for fun as well. But I've never really done any ramps or tricks or anything like that. I don't really foresee myself doing that, only because I'm 40 and I have a family to provide for. So if I were to break any bones or anything like that, I'd be out of work and my family would suffer. Plus I'm a wussy. But I just like to skate for fun and exercise and enjoyment. It's relaxing. I'm practicing a couple little bunny hops and stuff like that, but nothing extreme. Like, I'm really jealous of those girls and boys that are out there doing all the tricks and that. I think you guys are awesome and keep up the good work. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little follow-up video to the Beach Bunny because I said I would. I would love to hear any feedback or questions or comments that you might have. Let me know. If you want to follow me on Instagram to watch my progress throughout the way. I'll put my Instagram in the link below. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.